Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Lone from NightOwl Central, and we're going to be playing Total War Rome 2 as Rome. And here we're about 11 turns in. In episode 2, we had declared war against the insurgs and taken over Genoa. And now, then we also had Medlahan sieged by this army here. However, they were able to push us out, and I'm moving you down over to Armenium so you can heal up. Bring you guys up north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1. And let's put at least one cav in there. So we have 15 to reinforce Pantavium. And in Genoa, let's create a villa. And then let's bring you up north. Actually, let's bring you down south. Military intelligence with this general right here. Alright. So, it's just about all we can do up there. We have this army down here that's just sitting around, not really doing anything. Just kind of protecting the south here. I'm going to upgrade Armenium with a harbor. And that's just about it. I'm actually going to give this guy... Oh, no, wait, I can't. Oh, yeah, I gotta move this guy up. And bring him some troops. They aren't actually building any troops. So maybe... I'm not going to do the harbor. I'm going to max myself out on these guys. And then possibly build a trade agreement with a different faction. And let's do that. Suppliers, so it increases their refreshment or recovery rate, and reduces their attrition rate as well. I know the Macedon owns this port, but just in case if that changes, just check it out. And let's see if the Ardini will trade with us. No. Okay, what if I gave you...
We cannot agree.
300. No, okay.
No,
fuck it.
I am here to listen if you speak.
Athenians,
you would not
just
sell
trade
much in
with
our
me.
marketplaces. Our people are rather sophisticated and clever, you know.
There we go. There.
I can settle on these terms in the sure knowledge...
Well met, friend.
Wonderful.
I can sense that
All right.
the gods...
Well met, friend.
Nice.
You have
That
spoken
never
fairly,
happens.
and
I will listen.
Cool.
greetings to you.
Nice.
This is fair to my... The gods will have me...
Nice.
Yo.
Holy shit.
I greet
This
you as befits.
never happens.
I will accept this in my law.
Whoa.
Enter, friend, and speak.
Okay. Wow.
No temple can stand upon just two pillars.
I have
You
never
undoubtedly
had all the barbarian tribes like
trade
that just
is
want to
beneath the
insta
notice of
trade
it.
with me.
Greetings.
That's awesome. Alright, well,
You're
we
good.
just made a
Well,
shit ton of more money on a
welcome.
turn
I
by turn
throw it.
basis.
You would...
Yeah, 3,700. Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's look at what happened. Faction encountered, that's it. Alright. Yeah, we're doing well. Okay, so they have 11 here. The majority of these units in this army are wrecked. Then they have a garrison that is pretty much fully fit. So, next turn. Let's go. Now, I don't know exactly how the turns after we destroy the insurgs are going to go. My rough idea on it, though, is that we're just going to take a deep breath, consolidate our resources, build up all of our buildings, and try to get some more trade agreements, and kind of just sit back for a little while. Hunted. There we go. Hunt them scum down. Alright. And then just kind of see how things go. I'll bring you up here. And then siege. They are not reinforcing it. They can reinforce battles. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright. I had a friend of mine actually say that when they're in forced march that they can't reinforce battles, and I just proved that wrong. But yeah, so I'm going to move these guys up north. Build up 3, and then build 2, and then principles. Cool. Alright, or no, wait, I'm gonna build 1 and 1 principles, and then Triara. There we go. Jeez, spending a lot of money on the armies. I don't need these guys. Okay. Here. Military intelligence, and then they're going to reinforce Pantofium from the rebels that are gathering at its gates. Alright, so we researched the tech that we were looking for. Now research the tech in order for us to build slave traders. But now let's look to be able to build diplomats or dignitaries. That way we can start making them influence our provinces and making them, our people happier. But we should upgrade this into a harbor, and that is all we can do now. We have maxed out on our income, or on our money. We can no longer spend anything. We're making 2,500 a turn, but that's most likely just because of how many troops we've built and we're building, and then also because we're getting raided up here in the north, and we also have rampant piracy. So those 3 things influencing the decline in our income.
Enter, friend, and speak.
Trade agreement, maybe. Let me try to trade and give you 200.
Upon just 2 pillars. We cannot agree.
No, okay.
No temple can stand upon
Yes.
In Pharaoh's name. Trade is
No. Okay, well. Haven't found anybody that's willing to trade with us anymore. And Let's look at the summary. We're protected from civil war for 9 more turns. Okay, wonderful. Alright, so we don't have any problems there. So we can actually just expand as much as we want to for the next 9 turns, roughly. So I'm going to bring these guys up north and have them just move up along with the rest of the armies. And that's all I'm going to do. Well, no, wait. I'm going to build up this guy a little bit because it's looking... The public order's looking a little low. And slaves are starting to pop up. -6 in Rome and -4 in Brundisium and Alia. Pantavium is at -4 as well. So we're going to have to deal with that slave problem eventually. We're making 330 from slaves, and that's without the slave traders everywhere else, so it's not bad. Let's end the turn and see... Whoa, wait, no, wait, I have to... I don't necessarily have to siege them. I'm not gonna actually go into battle. I'm gonna sit back and wait. So, you know what? No. Fuck that. I'm gonna assault this, so I'll catch you afterwards. That battle went not as well as it could have, but still went quite well. We're going to loot it, get some more slaves, get some money that we can use to bolster our economies, our economy. We are going to break that down, break you down, and break you down. Currently we have a revolt here, which we will deal with this army. But what can we do? Let us upgrade this shrine to the Shrine of Jupiter, and then upgrade this farm up. Yeah, upgrade the farm up. That way we have more food, and then we also start getting some more money from all sources. Take that guy out of the mix. And did we do the trade? Yeah, we already did the fleets. Let's see if they are...
Enter, friend, and speak.
We
surely have much.
Trade with us now.
No temple can stand upon just 2 pillars. We cannot
500.
agree.
Yes, they accept.
The gods
Perfect.
rejoice when men show.
Be at ease, good emissary. Speak your part as Egyptians do not.
I am sure you have many
They don't want to trade. Macedon doesn't want to trade. The Nori don't want to
Greetings to you.
trade.
I am sure
And
a
the
flapping
Rati.
tongue that speaks without wisdom
Oh,
is
they
not
do
welcome.
want to trade.
Be like a spear and have a point. Ha ha!
That was kind of rude, bruh. Well, actually, north is the only way I can go right now, so I can't really trade with you guys. Since 2 of your friends don't want to trade, can't really trade. Let's upgrade upgrade these armies. Formidable fighters, tactician, public order for military presence. Yeah, let's get that upgraded. Alright, so we're going to be making 39 a turn, 3.9k. And our public order is lowering in Alia. In Roma, Brundisium, it's going up. And in the north here, it's going up, but that's because we have rebels. So we are going to end the turn. See what happens. And right now, like I said earlier, we're just going to consolidate as much as we can, just kind of try to build up as much of our infrastructure and get as many trade agreements as possible.
This is a time for just...
Yeah, sure, why not? We won't necessarily engage in expansion unless we see an opportunity. However, that's always a possibility, you know. Completely control 2 provinces, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Nice. Okay, cool. Maintain 600. Oh, wow, I just made 10k. Jeez. Okay, a mission. I should probably look at all my missions right now. Let's look at all the objectives. Alright, so maintain 60 units in total. I have that finished. So that's the primary objective. Oh. The entirety of that province? No. Maintain 10 naval units? Nope. Research flying technology, naval maneuvers? No. Yeah, I didn't do at all the very first missions. Lovely. Okay, so research technology in the following category: management. Alright. Well, then I guess we should just wait for the next objectives. Alright. It's philosophy, economy, construction, management. Okay. Naval maneuvers. Alright. So now we have a rebel army to deal with. Let's upgrade this, put in a public forum, and then a field of Mars. Then just put in a slave trader there and a slave trader there. Let us put that there? No. Let's build a farm in Genoa first. And see where that takes us. Alright, so now that we have that, let's build that. And just increase the supplier one. So it's plus 4% unit replenishment in local region, and then plus 4% unit replenishment in parent army. That's great. So we're just going to keep that, and then we're going to have to fight off these rebels here soon. How are they looking? 19. Are they at war with anyone? No, they're at war though, and they are not. So I'm trading with these guys and the Ardeni right now. going to move these guys around. And these guys. See if I can get more trade agreements. Go fast. Alright. Then we're going to try out the trade agreements. And then afterwards, fight the rebels and then
Your
end the
embassy
turn.
is most Egypt.
No. Pergamon.
For the sake of friendship that has been,
Nice.
now we can drink.
Pontus.
I am honored to receive this.
Wonderful.
The gods of Olympus rejoice when men show such good sense. We have an accord here.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Got 2 more trade agreements. Now let us bring... Keep these units here. Let's attack with these units. Okay. So let's bring these units up here. And I can't build anything. Okay. Well. And let's keep them in Armenium for now. Because we have plenty of men here now. Let's bring you down to Genoa. Keep you in Medellin. Bring you up. Wow. You guys are quite something, it seems. Plus with half troop strength. Okay. Yeah, I can see how that will be a problem. I'm gonna have to fight the battle out. So I will catch you on the other side. That battle at first was kind of like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this right now. But I mean, once we hit him with the cav, there was nothing they could do. But we're just gonna keep our units right here for now. Upgrade them. And, well, actually, let's just go a little closer. But yeah, there's nothing we can really do with them right now. There's 4, so let's build 2 more. Skirmishers there. Got quite a few buildings being built. And, yeah, our slave population's going up, which is great. That's going to bring us some income. Our slaves are now at -14. Oof. Alia, it's at -8. And then Brundisium, -9. -14 up here. Wow. Well, it's alright. That's going to bring on slave revolts, which in the end are just means for your generals to gain levels. That's really all those are, slave revolts. But I'm going to end the turn right here, and let's see what happens. For the next couple of turns, really looking to consolidate to...
My people are proud, as are yours.
Sure, yeah, Athens. I want to keep good relations with the Hellenic states for now. You know, why not?
Come now, let us debate this matter like civilized men. and then realized that a treaty would be sensible.
Yeah. Again, Hellenic states versus Iater, which is... I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. Not really worth it. Well, no, actually I'm not. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Protective stance. Let them do all the work, us do nothing. And let's enslave the captives. But they went into our territory to do that. It's kind of like, thank you, but at the same time, you are trespassing in Roman territory right now. That's no bueno. We're cutting trade ties with them, and we're going to attack them next. Cool. Alright, so our next objective is to control 25 settlements, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. We have a subject with infamy. Let's deal with that now. Okay, some fool has been caught defacing the temple of Jupiter. Such matters should not be taken lightly. Pay off the temple, hand him over, punish him yourself. Do nothing. Yeah, hand him over. That's his problem and their problem, not yours. Alright, so we are currently protected for another 7 turns, which is great. Give us some time to consolidate and build up everything we need to. You guys... It's no bueno, Mings. Get to destroy you.
Well met, friend. Sit.
Unfortunately.
Strength.
Not right now, though. Alright, so now what we upgrade is, for one, the Temple of Neptune. And we also upgrade our trading forts. Okay, the one reason why I don't want to upgrade the southern cities too much right now is... Oh, what am I talking about? Let's go back there. Is that both the House of Papiria and the House of Julia and Cornelia, all 3 of them, are looking to revolt right now. And so I'm kind of keeping those areas at a base minimum, besides maybe building the farm, right? And, you know, whatnot. So that's kind of my idea on that. Right now we have an army for Papiria and an army for Cornelia, but we don't have an army for Julia, and so that actually might pose a problem. Well, wait, let me see if any of the fleets are Julia. Is that Julia? I think that is Julia. Okay. I don't know if that will actually be okay. So, what I'm babbling around on about right now is when you have a secession and you don't have any armies or fleets under the faction that's going to revolt, then usually the computer just automatically generates, or the AI automatically generates, wow, I guess the game just creates a full-blown 20 stack of silver tier maxed out units, so like Praetorians and the whole 9 yards, with like, you know, heavy artillery and shit like that. And it's like, whoa, hold on a second, we have Hastades and fucking levies, right? But yeah, so we'll see what happens. However, currently we need to build up these areas into places that will actually generate some income and also improve the Latin culture, especially in Brundisium and Alia. Both of these areas require growth, which will enable us to increase the amount of shrines that are in each area, specifically in Alia. However, one moment to look at who Carthage. Oh wait, no, who Carthage is at war with. Whoa. So Carthage doesn't own shit right now. Wow, okay. These guys took over Carthage proper. Anyway. That's funny.
Be welcome here, and speak as you...
Okay.
Your proposal has merit for my people, and I...
Be at ease.
But
Egyptians do not need to be troubled by foreigners and their goods. So speaks Pharaoh, mighty.
I welcome you, Worth. Your offer.
For the sake of friendship that has been, my people are wealthy in intellect.
A flapping tongue that speaks.
trade with you for now.
You
Which
bless
might
our...
be able to
My
trade.
time is better spent feet.
Nope. And
Greetings.
trade?
Now,
Nope. Alright, I'll just trade with them
I
since
am
I lost
sure that
Del
your wares
Monte
will find a home somewhere,
as a
but not
trade
with us.
ally. Because I want to destroy them because they trespassed. And they also have marble, which will be great to add. And then I also don't have any agreements with these guys, so I can take over this large city as well. And then own most of Illyria. However, there's nothing I can do for this turn anymore, at least. Next turn, we're going to be able to start building dignitaries, and we will be a little bit more settled. A lot of different buildings being built. We're also going to be able to hopefully discover Britain and start trading with all the British Isles or British tribes, and then we'll pretty much be done in the Mediterranean in the next couple of turns with our Eastern Fleet. Queues in public. Yes. Alright. Got the scholarship and whatnot. Perfect. Faction destroyed. Epirus. Nice. And the Del Monte. Alright, so let's see what type of bonuses we're getting. We're protected for another 6 turns. Food surplus, Republic. Pirate hunting, wonderful. Okay, so I will now build. Let's just go down, build some dry docks, all the way down to dry docks, and then go over to auxiliary barracks for the champions, and then also to be able to upgrade the dry docks that we have. And then we'll wait there. We'll wait there. Let's upgrade Pantavium specifically for the trade, the glassware. Then let's shore up all of our armies. So 3, 3, 2, good. 3, 3. So 2 there. That army's fine as well. So that's maxed up. And yes, let's build some dignitaries. There we go. +2 tariff income from trade agreements faction wide. That's just a no-brainer for that one. Alright. Let's not build one Hastati. And then recruit. Oh, it's 1200. Okay. So 2 Hastati. And then +1 growth per turn, local province, +2 public order, -5% cost of performing all actions, +3 tax rate in local province while deployed. I think I like this one better. Alright, so now these two guys will not only help improve the provinces that they're in, but once they're leveled up, no, I can't look it up right now, but once they're leveled up, they can actually aid your armies quite sufficiently as well. Ooh, okay, well, this would have been the time to attack these guys. The only problem with attacking these northern tribes is all 3 of these guys are all allied, so you're really hitting a united front right here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. We have a non-aggression pact with Massilia right here, so our western side is fine. We just ended our trade agreement with the Del Monte, so they are who we're gonna focus on now. We're gonna go east into Del Monte, and then to also take out the Dorsi in Illyria, and then from there we will curve upward and take over Pannonia and Dacia and Thracia, and then hopefully Macedonia eventually, and kind of come down and just swoop all of this. And then by then we should have this northern tribes settled. We're all splotchy right now, as you guys can see. So we're looking at whenever there is a secession in the next 6 turns. I mean, as soon as that timer ticks off, we're gonna have a secession. Boom, right on the dot. And so it's gonna be one of, oh man, I didn't do the fleets. Oh, that sucks. But either way, as soon as that that ticker goes off.
The portents are clear. A treaty
Sure,
between
Sparta, yeah. Then we're going to have a secession, and one of those three areas, either Alia, Brundisium in the southern states, or the northern states, will, I don't care that much about you, will revolt in a secession, and then we will have to deal with it. Hopefully it's either, I'm hoping that it's Brundisium. I'm hoping it's Cornelia or Paparia. I hope it's one of these two that actually revolts. It's looking like it's probably going to be these guys that revolt. Particularly because they're at -37 now. But then again, who knows? In, 5 turns, it could be completely different. But yeah, so with that being said, the end of that turn was the end of the episode. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and comment what you thought. And stay tuned for episode 4. Thanks.